a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Gail of Gaia, and this is Free Range, where we graze on wild ideas, and we have wonderful guests. And my wonderful guest today is Michelle Marie. But before we get started, because I have to support this program, I want to share a little bit with you about the super patches, which I've been really excited about because of the results I've seen with people. And it is also a way to support my program and help you with your healing and feeling better. It's the biggest breakthrough in health and wellness for over 50 years. So without further ado, let me bring that on for you to see. First of all, I'm going to bring you to the super patch page and just scroll and show you what it's saying. It's a fast growing team of associates. I'm looking for associates. You can be just a user and buy retail. You can be an associate and get a reduction. You will get a reduction with my link in the beginning of 25%. We do have a setup for health professionals where you can actually get to pretty much wholesale, so you can offer it to your clients. Once again, they're drug-free, which is so amazing. They're skin-safe, paraben-free, gluten-free, and non-GMO, and they are registered with the FDA. Not that that means a whole lot to me. But anyway, this is the website, and I want you to point this out. Physical therapists in the hospital notice the improvement in their posture, their gait, and their stability. And this happens with the Liberty Patch. Now, they also have what is known as a REM patch, which I'm going to show you a 1.5 minute video on. But this is considered Braille for the brain, because the patch, as I said, it doesn't have anything on it except little dots that are 3D printed onto the patch, which happens to be medical grade adhesive and medical grade plastic. So I have to take this off and share the other page. So I got to share one more time. And this is just how the REM patch works. And I have used this patch. In fact, I used it last night and I slept like a baby. So let me have this, play this for you. And it's only 1 minute and 43 seconds, and then we'll go to the show.
Today we're going to talk about our REM patch. This is the world's first and only drug-free sleep patch. Let's get a little background on sleep neurology to understand what the REM patch does and how it works. Every physical, emotional, and psychological function has a neural code that controls and regulates it. Neural codes are just signals transmitted as brain waves. Sleep is also a physiological function that is managed by these complex signals. Neural networks are how different regions of the brain interact with each other through neural signals. Leading studies show that sleep states can be better synchronized if these regions interact in a well-balanced way. A key neural network for good sleep is the hypothalamic cortical network. Well-balanced interaction of the neural signals in this network is shown to be important for the initiation and maintenance of healthy human sleep. So how do we improve this neural network? Easy. We apply the REM Super Patch. The REM Super Patch has this very intricate and special pattern of ridges on it. It's like a QR code. However, when these ridges on the pattern come in contact with our skin, they stimulate skin sensors that generate and send a very complex signal to our brain that helps balance the sleep network. We already know that our skin absorbs and transmits information from many different types of stimulation, including light, heat, and cold. With the REM super patch, the skin uses our sense of touch to absorb and transmit the information. In fact, a recent study shows with statistical significance that the REM patch helped people sleep better without drugs, supplements, lifestyle, or diet changes. The REM patch is an amazing solution for healthy and better sleep.
Whoops. Oh, up.
Good evening.
Okay, let me get back to where I'm supposed to be. There. I'm getting out of there. So anyway, fascinating. It works. I use it now myself, and I really like it. I slept really wonderful. So without further ado, let me bring on Michelle Marie, and we can get on with the show. Welcome, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's life is interesting, isn't it?
Good.
One of the things I wanted to do is I typed this out in the little introduction to our show. I think I'll just read it off. Okay.
Okay.
And our title of this particular show is Soul Sparks United in Golden Dream on 11/11. Those wonderful numbers. So as we unite in spirit, we are consciously cooperating to bless and heal ourselves, our families, our greater human family, and our world. Today, we are going to use our power to direct the higher love and peace frequencies into hearts and souls. Together, we are going to envision the golden light of enlightenment consciousness entering our energy fields and know that our union provides exponential power to create peace and freedom. There will be a special prayer for our veterans today, which Michelle wrote and will read. We honor them and we give them thanks. And we all have so much to be grateful for. We do have each other, and joining together is such a blessing. So catch your blessings today with us, and we'll make that vision together, which makes it exponentially larger than just any one of us individually. So take it from there, Michelle.
Okay. Well, I thought we would add a couple elements, and that is we often, when I work with people with group consciousness, we often synergize consciousness, and then we share intentions and visions. And so I think the kind of audience that we draw are people that are light workers, that are really into raising their vibration, into making the world a better place, into positivity, spirituality, and really being the best and seeing what we can do. And when we cooperate in consciousness, then we are really exponentially powerful. And that power really offsets. We bring a lot of light. And instead of having the darkness in the world, the light that we bring is like a candle in a dark room. Only imagine however many there are, here with us, and no matter what time, because there is no time space at 0 point. So we're creating a morphogenic field with shared intentions and shared visions. So I think that we can use, some of the poems as visions, and we'll see what happens and how we feel.
I love the poems. They're very uplifting, and they're very relevant as well. And I forgot to mention in the beginning here on Forever Free, that giving in spirit, is that on page 32?
No, it's 48.
Okay, because I looked in all three books.
No, I made a mistake.
Okay.
It's on page 48.
Okay. Did you want to go there right away, or did you have more to say? I didn't mean to.
Oh, no. Well, I do want to go there, but so we're going to make this like a prayer poem. And so if people will just take a deep breath and drop into their heart space, we're going to basically combine our consciousness, and pretty much, where two or more are gathered, whether it's in prayer, vision, intention, we're going to do all of that. Okay. So our intention is to spread loving blessings okay, out to everyone, while strengthening everyone's bond with God. So this union with God, this strengthening with God, this resonance with the highest vibrational frequency of love, we're going to lift everybody's vibration and send healing energy and help everybody, dissolve old programs and come into their power. So we're going to do this in a color of golden sparkly light. So imagine golden sparkly light, like a ball of it above your crown chakra, coming into your crown chakra and going down the back of your spine, up the front of your spine, across your shoulders, out your arms, through your hands, and then another spout going up and out again, so that we're filled with this sparkly golden light. And we're all vibrating at the golden Christ consciousness right now through intention and through vision. And we all have that within us. Okay. And then we're going to just take one moment to think about what we're grateful for right now. This brings us all to the high vibrational frequencies, and it synergizes our consciousness. And it opens up our heart and our mind to receive these blessings, these light codes that come from the poems and the information and the light that they are. We are receiving the blessings, receiving the healing vibrations, and receiving the ascension light code patterns. And so it's a gift. And then at the same time we're receiving, we are sending it out to all of humanity and to our world. And that's our intention. And so if you would like to read Giving in Spirit, do it kind of slowly so that we can focus our attention and make visions.
Okay, visioning is very important.
Yes.
Okay.
And thank you so much for reading that.
Okay. So the title, Giving in Spirit. Shifting to prayer consciousness. Calming presence, relieving stress. Deeper, deeper, down we go. Releasing, receiving, love that flows. Spirit free in high vibrations. Soothing, peaceful, light sensation. Nectar of source, fulfilling thirst. Attention always goes here first. Heavenly Father gives pure essence, realizing self in his presence. Cup of grail filled to the brim, pure expression glorifies him. Unconditional love of Mother Divine softens heart and opens mind. Filled with love and compassion deep, creative patterns that we keep. Giving through prayer and supplication to loved ones, we send illumination. Calling forth angels and God's light. In our inner world, our souls take flight. In spirit with others in times of need, heart opens to giving from love's seed. Service to others through loving attention calls forth blessings through our intention. Working in harmony with heavenly realm, humbly realizing God at the helm, allowing love's flow in selfless giving, adds meaning and purpose to life we are living. Blessed in love's cycle, we live each day, filled with gratitude every step of the way, expressing appreciation, our greatest endeavor. Love comes full circle in love forever. The end.
It just felt so good. I didn't want to move. It really felt good. And, we're working in harmony with, God and the angels and our guides and masters and our loved ones on the other side. So it's this huge union, huge unity. And it just feels, I don't know, I just felt a lot of deep love. And I felt that energy coming
Yes,
out.
emotionally moving.
Exactly. I felt that sacred love coming through. That was really good. Thank you. Great job.
Well, thank you. You're the one that wrote that poem.
Yeah, but it takes
It's a
all
great
of
poem.
us to focus on it together. And to be able to focus on it together, it just, like right now in real time, we just uplifted humanity in the world. We're all connected in our hearts. In this, we don't really understand how powerful we are and how much good that we do when we say prayers and send love to people. Someday we're going to realize how powerful we are, each individually and when we gather together. And it feels really good. I'm telling you, I just wanted to stay in meditation.
For a while. Yeah, I did too. Tell you the truth. Just kind of stayed there.
Such a good job. Oh my God.
God.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So giving in spirit, it's like, you don't have to have money or things to give away. You can say prayers for people, wish them the best, send them love energy. Sometimes it's easier to reach people on the higher realms. Sometimes, there's different situations in life where you can't connect mind to mind and you can't talk to people for various reasons. Like they might be stuck in a program and you can't really reach them with your language. In fact, one time there was someone I knew, she was in a coma. And so I spoke to her soul and I loved her and sent her energy. And when I had dinner with her family after she got out of the coma and got well again, we were in different states and she thought that I had come to visit her in person. She had a memory that I came to visit her in person. And I said,
Wow.
I didn't come in person.
Interesting.
It was
Yes.
very interesting. So, and then, like I said, also people, we can pray for people and for their enlightenment and for them to know the truth and to have compassion because, whether it's family or whether it's not, you can look around and see the people that are programmed and you can see the people that are not awake to the truth yet. And sometimes it's sort of frustrating because we know the truth is out there. And we know what the truth really is. And we kind of feel bad, have compassion for people that buy into things that are just not true. We know they're being deceived. And then, sometimes they experience harmful effects, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes, definitely. And we do have to be careful about what we say, because I do have one YouTube channel up and it already has 2 strikes. So one thing said wrong. And that is very disturbing, that we should have to censor ourselves in that manner. It's very disturbing.
Well,
But
love is a language that can't really be censored because it's more of an essence than words. And you can't really put your finger on it. And we send out the energy of love, and that has, just a really great effect. It opens hearts and minds.
well, when your vibration goes up, you're more likely to be able to receive the information that you don't have in a lower vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. That was really good. Let me see what.
Moving right along, we have divine destiny as another
Yeah.
another one to look into. But as it's been said for the longest time, where 2 or more are gathered. So whenever you have more than one, and not that one is bad or anything like that, but the more you have, the more exponentially that energy or frequency goes out to affect others. And I just put this in here. One of the things that I like to do in a meditation every once in a while is I see myself flying over the world, spreading light. And
Beautiful.
sometimes I might be holding hands with somebody or going, or even by myself, but having seeing the world and then seeing the light as you move along.
That sounds like fun. I'm gonna fly.
It is. You can fly together. We can fly together.
We could.
Spreading light.
We will. Because anything's possible in our imagination, and we don't have to take our bodies anyway. We do that. You know, that's the thing. Again, we are just so powerful, and we're realizing and coming into our power. So all of the attempts to dumb us down or create walls of limitation or division, they don't work. They're dissolving. We are dissolving them with love and compassion and truth. And I just want to say, I feel so great about what's unfolding right now. So many people are awake. So many people realize all these patents are being released and all these new technologies. So many people know that we are on the brink of, you know, spreading new prosperity and having clean air and water for everyone and just eradicating all limitations. Our world is changing so fast, and pretty soon it's going to be everybody realizing it. And we know it's coming, and we're creating it. I've done my work, you've done your work, and we are spreading the truth, and we are doing meditation, and we know that all these great things are coming. We hear it more and more. We're focusing on it more and more. We're creating it together. We're realizing our power. We're using our power. And I just love it. I mean, the energy just feels so good. I feel and see beauty all the time.
It's awesome, isn't it? What I was going to say is the super patch, the guy who created it, the inventor, actually has come out and said that he got that from source because he was praying to help his mother because she had issues that, you know, he wanted to help her with. And it was what, 12 or 15 years in research and development. But the fact of the matter is it started with prayer.
Yeah, our intention and our prayer, it really opens us up to receive, you know, many blessings, you know, information. Information is light, consciousness is light, everything is really light.
You know what? I just happened to open a page just based on what we're talking about. If you don't mind, I'd like to read it. It's short and it's called.
Go ahead. That's actually the best way to do it. You know, open it up to any page. It works every time.
And I love it because I recently learned that peace was actually a higher vibration than love. I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't think that way. I thought love was the highest, but actually peace is just before enlightenment. And so peace is really important. And this, the poem I opened up to is called House of Peace.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it says, a moment, a place in time, forever changing this life of mine. Seeing beauty, feeling peace, I sense the clearing and release. Finding me, my soul knows how, surrounding me in elegance now. Great spirit divinely flowing, my rejuvenated spark is glowing. Gratitude, love abounds, eternal peace of heart I've found.
You know, when you read that, I can feel it again. I think I'm just really susceptible to deep peace right now because I can, you know, go into silence at any time and just feel, you know, blissful.
Yes, well, that's what it is. It is blissful because it's right up. I mean, it's right next to enlightenment.
Yeah, I want to tell you a little story about that poem. Actually, I have a friend that owns a bed and breakfast in Ashland, Oregon, and she's a wonderful decorator. And she decorated the place very beautifully. And I was staying at her place, and it was really gorgeous, very peaceful. And I had meditated there, and I was just inspired to write that poem. And then I decorated it, put in a beautiful frame, and that poem is hanging at that bed and breakfast. I gave it to her.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Mhm.
Those little places of peace are really important in our life. That's what people get when they go out in nature. It's a kind of peaceful healing.
Reminds me of another one. I went to Whales Head Beach, California, and they had these cabins, sort of like with decks, and all the decks had hot tubs on them, and you're overlooking the ocean. It's
Oh
just
wow!
from the ocean, and you see the big rocks and everything, and the beach is beautiful. So you're up in the mountains. There's these huge redwood trees all around, and you're looking out into the ocean.
Oh my God!
I've always loved the energy of trees. I love to go camping. I love to be around trees. I like to meditate or write around trees.
I love trees. Trees. I just read something about trees. About they call them their tree god, and they spoke to Source through the tree and showed something. I mean, it was pretty awesome because trees are amazing. Shall I say beings? They all help each other. If one tree is its root system or it's dying or has problems, the other trees in the area all reach out to it to help it. And that's what humanity is supposed to do. It's like the nature and the animals are trying to show us how we've lost our way and what we need to do to come back.
On the positive side, we are finding our way. We are coming back. We are uniting. And I see that as a reality, and I see evidence of that happening.
I do too. I'm not trying to put anything down or anything like that. I'm just saying that's what happened to us, and we are in the process of transmuting and transfiguring and transitioning to higher frequencies.
Okay, so now, since you mentioned trees, that made me think of this poem.
You got a tree poem?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, and you can read it. It's on page 94 of Forever Free. By the way, we're reading out of my book, Forever Free.
Yeah, I know. I love this book.
I know. I forget to tell people what we're even doing here. We're just like, because we're really gathering, we're really actually using the energy. I'm not really trying to sell books, but the books are beneficial to the work that we're doing in changing consciousness, which is,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when it is read and it is somebody does buy it, it helps not only you, but it also helps them because it's a wonderful means of connecting with Source and finding just peace and serenity in what you're reading. I mean,
because my intention is to be of service and to use my gifts from God, like we all do, to serve each other and share with each other to help uplift. It's our way of sharing God's love, really, is to share our gifts.
And Source God always works through people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it. A place of serenity. A place of serenity amongst crowds of trees. Stillness abides in captured breeze. Presence exudes knowing, spirit of one, God's light within, a ray of sun. Breathing in essence, I fall to my knees. My spine is erect as the trunk of the trees. Facing heaven, I turn to our Creator. With love I bow to the great innovator. Divine ardor fueled, love's power intense, calmness, serenity fulfills every sense. Silently absorbed inner direction, soul merged with spirit, I see God's reflection. Great truth I perceive as I go ever deeper, impressions of being my brother's keeper. The part I must play while being a server, surrendering, evolving toward God with great fervor. Accepting experience to learn, purify true self-realization reveals the lie. Behind every scene, I feel God's magnetism, His love lighting truth, nature's baptism. Intuition enlightened, more work to be done. With newfound courage, God's heart will be won. Inner communion, blissful oasis, built upon provides the basis. A breath of fresh air, scintillating impression, love pours forth unruffled expression. Love finds form in every deed, true alignment with heaven's creed. Nothing to gain, no honor to win, pure intentions to glorify Him. This leaves me speechless.
I enjoy quiet solitude, and I meditate, and in nature, of course, meditating in nature and among trees and across from the ocean, and just going into the core of self and silence and being in nature. It just purifies your heart and soul, and it feels so good. And the serenity is the peace that you're talking about. That's that peace. And the peace brings the love. As far as my experience in meditation, I find that peace within, and then upsurges the love. And the peace is deep, and then the love comes forth. That's how I feel.
That makes sense.
Yeah, thank you for reading that.
It almost makes you, like I said, it almost makes you speechless, because I'm kind of just relishing the moments of.
That's what you call sacred energy. You know, and truth will bring people right to their core.
Oh my goodness, we have a whole bunch of comments here, and I didn't even see that. I didn't open it. So sorry, people. I just opened it now, and let me run through here real quick.
Sure.
Faye David says hi. Michelle and Gail, hi back, David. Thank you for being here. And Laurel, Ann, thank you for being here. She says blessings, and thanks. Hi, Michelle. It's Sparky. Really, 5D love frequency. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, so grateful for the lovely golden light. I'm glad you're here and enjoying this, Laurel.
I like that comment. Trees are family.
Yes, they're very family-like.
Mm-hmm.
And a number of people have told me about speaking to trees, or meditating by trees,
Mm-hmm.
and that they communicate with you.
Oh, and a lot of the way we communicate telepathically and in visions and stuff like that. I have a tree that I used to love and sit by, and I named it Georgia, even though it was in California. I named the tree Georgia, and I used to sit by it, and I just loved that tree. And then I moved back to Oregon, and that tree came to me in a vision. I saw a vision of it when I was in Oregon, and it was like it came to me. Yeah, the vision came to me, and I felt like it was the tree's essence, the soul of the tree, coming to visit. Even though I wasn't there in person, I'd made a connection with the heart of that tree, and we were still connected. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that is really cool. Yes, that is cool.
My tree friend, Georgia.
When you were in Oregon, right? I haven't had the opportunity to see the redwood trees, and I hope to God I get to see them before I die.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to meet in Mount Shasta sometime.
Yeah, I definitely would like to go there. That's why I named my dog Shasta.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, I hope to go there someday.
Went with this thread on trees, but that's okay, because I sort of left it open-ended anyway.
There were a couple other ones that you had selected as well.
Do you want to talk about veterans for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. So yesterday I went to Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Sarasota, And what brought me here actually is that my father passed away, and he was a veteran. Yep, Robert Yeager. He was in World War II and the Korean War. And so we went to his gravesite yesterday with my mom and I. And we decorated with some flag-like stars and stripes, whatever, balloons in the shape of stars. And they didn't have any like flags or Veterans Day stuff at the store I went to, but they had their Christmas stuff out. So I got a red, white, and blue nutcracker, little nutcracker. So we put the balloons in the nutcracker statue, and we have 7 kids in our family. So you have to put a penny on the top of the gravestone for each person that visits. And I put one for each of my brothers and sisters and my mom. So that was really nice. And really to all the veterans and all the active military now who are saving our children and saving our country and cleaning up our planet around the world. I'm telling you, I just feel like, we all have our gifts and our purpose, but I'll tell you what, I honestly send love and blessings to them. I appreciate them so much.
They are so important right now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, white hats rock. So I do have a poem. I mean, a prayer. Poems can be prayer.
Yeah. White hats rock. Yeah, we
okay. So
we go along with that.
If you all would like to join me in sending love as I say this prayer.
This is for veterans and all military, correct?
Exactly.
Active or no longer active, who have sworn an oath to the Constitution.
These are for the good ones, for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Veterans Day prayer. Heavenly Father, we join in love and gratitude as we ask you to bless all good hearts that serve and have served in our military, who truly have worked for and fought for our freedom and for peace in our world. We remember and we love all of our family members who have passed, and for those brave souls who gave their lives serving as patriots. Please pour special blessings of love on all families who have lost loved ones through war. Please heal hearts, bring comfort and peace, and send your great miraculous love to bless humanity and establish peace in our world. Father, we thank you now for revealing all good that comes according to your purposes. We love you and we thank you. In the name of Jesus, Yeshua, and the Christ within each ascending soul right here that is united in the golden sparkling light, we spread this golden sparkling light all around our world. And as we bless our military and our veterans, we say thank you, we love you, amen.
So it is, so be it. I decree it. Okay, wow.
Wow. There is so much love and sacred energy. This is like a very powerful transmission of light I'm feeling. I think anyone joining us is, thank you. Thank you. Amen.
I know I'm it is very touching emotionally. I'm almost on tears myself. So it's very moving.
Yeah. Well, it's so honorable to give your life. And I do want to say that people also give their lives for other things. We all have our gifts. You know, we bring light into the world. Some of us serve animals more, some of us serve plants more, some of us serve children, some of us, you know, we just all have our special part to play. And, you know, we give our lives in service no matter what we do. And so I just want to honor everybody, because I know that the people that are attracted to your channel are light workers. And everyone who comes here is very powerful and has a good heart. So God bless everyone's heart who's here. I love
Whether
you.
you,
God bless you.
yes, and that includes others who see it later. Um, it's just all good, is what it is.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
And I thank everyone for being here and listening to this and participating, because, like we said, the more there are, the more exponentially it spreads. So,
As we come together and the same people come back and back and back to these shows, we're creating a morphogenic field. We're creating a very powerful morphogenic field. And each time another person watches this field gets stronger. Each time you give it your attention and open your heart and share your love, you know, and share these intentions and these prayers and these poems, we're actually bringing light to the world. And we have this morphogenic field, which actually we can tap into at any time, even when we're not on the show or together. We can tap into this energy. It's like plugging something in that needs a charge up. You can plug into this morphogenic field. So what are we about? What is our intention? Our intention is to bring more light and love into the world, to raise our vibration, to share our gifts, empower each other, enlighten each other, you know the truth, share the truth, and stand for the truth. You know,
yeah, that's
we
a good
go
one.
through a lot of crap, to put it nicely, to stand for the truth. And there's some powerful people that come to this channel, some of which, many of which, maybe even most of which, don't know how powerful they really are. But especially coming together, we are powerful. And we are helping each other too. We're eradicating and we're uh, absolutely dissolving those old programs the more we get together and love each other and create consciously. You know, we are together, and that's a good feeling. And
Well, when you say morphogenic field, why
yes,
don't you explain that to people? Because I'm sure there's some people out there that might not know exactly what that means.
okay, so I think everybody should do their due diligence and find out more by looking up Rupert Sheldrake. He's the scientist that brought out this morphogenic field idea. But if you think about it, a field might be created by a group of people at the same resonant frequency. Let's say you resonate at a certain frequency and you create a vortex through an intention. You know, let's say that you're sending energy in a particular direction and everybody's sending energy to this one place. Let's make it a pond, for example. Okay, we have this pond, and I'm going to call that the morphogenic field. And everybody's putting their energy into that same pond, and the pond keeps getting bigger. And of course, you know, water is good because it carries information. And so we're pouring this in, and we're coming together. And so we're raising the vibration, the light. Anybody can swim in these healing vibrations. Anybody can, you know, jump in with their soul and wash away all of the dross of the old programming and then come out fresh in this Christ light, Christed soul consciousness, and feel that love, you know, and we let go of old programs. We let go of things that need forgiving in ourselves and others. We let go of any shame or guilt. We're all doing the best we can in every single moment. And so we really need to sense our self-esteem and our self-worth, we're growing. We're like children, and we're always getting better, and we make mistakes, and other people make mistakes. And forgiving sometimes and letting things go is easier said than done. But we have this lake. We could even color it violet and call it compassion and the vibration of compassion, and take a swim in it. There's all kinds of things you can do with your vision. But basically, a field is like, there's like a seed or a vortex, and you can join that and raise your vibration. You can also tap into ancient wisdom by intention. And so you can tune in to the wisdom of Jesus, Yeshua, or Nikola Tesla, or you can go into contemplation and join these morphogenic fields. And I'm still learning about that stuff.
Well, you gave a good explanation, and I have to agree with Laurel. That was a good way of explaining it, and making it understood. And it's interesting how this group would have a resonant field, and then people can think of it, tap into it. And if they have your book, review of some of the poems that we've read as well. And I'm feeling a lot of light and love energy. I really am. It's really cool.
Well, you're really powerful right now. And when you feel that space, when you're at that core, when you feel like your heart is really open, which is what I sense, your heart is wide open right now. That is the best time to manifest. If I were you right now, I would envision exactly the car you want, because you are powerful in this moment. Seriously. It's scientific. That's how it works.
No. I'd have to think about that. Yes.
You don't have to think about it. Just think about the feeling. You are now driving the car that is yours, and just imagine yourself driving. And I'm going to imagine you're driving too, and I'm riding in there with you. Gail, slow down around this corner.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, and laughter is light. I mean, we're putting energy where it belongs. We're raising it through laughter. We're opening our hearts with love. We are doing the visioning. We're using the right words. Yay! Other people see it on the channel. This is the power of group consciousness. I see it. Yeah. We want to hear your success story. We want to hear the end result, because it doesn't matter what the divine timing is. It will happen, because this is truth. And the hair blowing in the wind. Yeah. What'd you do? Imagine a convertible?
Convertible. When she said that, that's what came to my mind.
Or the windows are down.
Yeah.
Yep. You can have any color you want.
I just got white. Is what comes to mind.
That's fine. That's what I have right now. That's what I'm going to have again.
I had silver before. Seems like it's getting dark in here. I'm going to turn on another light.
More light.
Yeah.
It's more light.
It's getting darker earlier now.
Oh, this comment here, the energy is up. We can all have cars now if we want. Yes. New cars, new homes, everything. I mean, the floodgates of prosperity are about to open up for everyone. That is the truth. That is the plan. That is God's plan. That is, people have been working on it. Just look at the evidence and the people that are following the debt clock, for example. And all of the systems and the banks and what's happening. The evidence is here. We just follow the evidence. Keep your attention. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your attention on that we already have it, and the energy of you have it. And, when your vibration lowers, lift it back up again. Call someone silly like me, because I can make you laugh no matter what.
Oh, everybody always wants to know what's the wait time because everybody's growing impatient.
Oh, okay.
Because here's the, and let me add to that comment. Now, I don't want to bring the vibration down here by this doubtfulness, okay? Because bear that in mind. The wait time on manifestation has gotten way over the years. Well, one of the things that we have to keep in mind that none of this happened overnight. This has taken this infiltration and negativity. It took a long time to get here, and it takes some time to bring it down. But the evidence is there. It's coming down. Things are going to get better. Don't let yourself get dragged down in negativity.
Also, I do want to say that when you raise your consciousness, you can get past that whole time thing. Get past the whole time thing. In your mind, you can be anywhere at any time and imagine any possibility. The more you do that, the faster it is. And we are scientists. We are learning our powers of manifestation.
Look at Laurel's alchemy there. Shift your vibration. Loves when you feel low. Shift your vibration to gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful you have a roof over your head. Be grateful for you have food to eat at this time. There's a lot of things.
That's exactly, Laurel Ann, that's exactly the tool that I use, actually, is to gratitude. What am I grateful for right now? And I'll tell you what, I don't know what, my meditations have been so deep and such clear guidance. One day, I think it was just day before yesterday, I thought I was going to have the day off because I had a cancellation. Yeah, look at what you have, not what you don't have. Exactly, and be grateful for it. So
thank you, Laurel.
I had a computer that crashed, my very important computer that I write my books on. And so I went to one place and I got on a waiting list, but I'd gone to this other place like 3 years prior. And I was in meditation and I was thinking, I have the day off. What could I do today that would be fun and maybe further my work? You know, what's my guidance? Just give me some guidance. Well, I was guided to go back to this older, more far away computer place. And so I had to go down to Venice in Florida and take it to this place. And I remembered the girl who I worked with 3 years ago. And she had some indications that she was awake. And so we were talking about awake things, and, you know, she wasn't buying into any of it. And, you know, she had Trump hats and, you know, like we were sort of on the same page. Anyway, I remembered her name and I thought of her name and I thought, I wonder if she's still there. So I called up right away. She's the one that answered. And I took my computer back. Of course, all my computers are sort of ancient.
So is mine.
But
that's why sometimes my picture is all blurred, because it doesn't hold as much information as it should.
Some of the older ones are better. But so I took it there, had a great connection, a lot of laughs. I gave her my book, Live Love. I opened up to the page. Oh, I should do that. Oh my goodness, I should do that. So I was telling her that these books are really spiritual, but they, you know, we're shifting our world and shifting our consciousness. And I said, embedded in these spiritual books are like little red pills, like asking people to do some research and due diligence. And I speak as an awakened person, and I speak, you know, and mention things that I know of going on in this world that people are still waking up to. And I should actually read that page that was like,
I can relate to what you're saying.
The book is about visioning and raising your vibration. But it's like, what are we changing in the world? Are you aware? Are you awake, and are you aware? And so I just had this one list, and the rest of the whole book is about raising your vibration, being a conscious creator, spiritual growth. But there's this one little book, this one page, and this is in the book, Live Love. So this helps to awaken people. And, you know, I was talking about what we're doing to change, that these problems in our world are catalysts to change our consciousness. Okay. So here's like a little short list for people who are not awake yet, who buy a spiritual book to go do research. Are you aware of these new trends? Eugenics and depopulation agendas and operations. The word we can't say, deaths and injuries. A rise in autism, an increase in Alzheimer's. Geoengineering caused atmospheric anomalies, weather manipulation, personal surveillance and fusion centers. Agenda 21, 2030, land and resource acquisitions. The Georgia Guidestones. They were still up when I wrote this. The use of DOs, directed energy weapons. Increased cancer, including a sharp rise in childhood cancer. Fires and health problems caused by smart meters. Surveillance by tech companies in their relationship to big pharma. Weaponized technologies, including AI, transhumanism, and the Internet of Things. Suppressed free energy technologies, suppressed healing technologies, and increased awareness of extraterrestrial presences. Captured agencies such as FCC, FDA, EPA, etc. Globalist banking and control schemes, World Economic Forum. False flags or engineered events that harm or frame innocent people. Fabricated or staged appearances used by media to deceive viewers. Worldwide exposure of corruption, censorship, and mind control. So the rest of it is really spiritual, but I bring that stuff in to say, the world is changing, consciousness is changing, and when you research all this stuff, the solution is a raise in consciousness and frequency. Just like those patches and using frequency healing. Frequency is the answer to all of these things, and to eliminate the old programming and to heal.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate it. So
you have a really great poem that we can do called the gift of freedom, and then a world of givers. That is like freedom. We're all wealthy and peaceful, and then we're all givers. So freedom and abundance. Those are the things we can talk about. So I believe that's on page 93. Let me see if I wrote down.
Yeah, it's right. It's correct.
All right.
It's a gift of freedom.
Sometimes I write down the right page number.
Well, most of the time you do.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time you didn't on the one. So
yeah.
Don't worry about that. That's nothing. Okay, the gift of freedom. When the light of consciousness is all that remains, the weary traveler enlightenment gains. Inspired, rejuvenated, fulfilled by its own essence, the awakening may be stark, but embraced by God's presence. An opened heart and mind, seeking with humble curiosity, receptive to God's love, receiving Spirit's generosity. As realization of oneness prevails, expanded awareness removes all veils. Direct perception of truth, shifting identity to that light, pure love dissolves barriers to wholeness, vibration reaches highest height. Knock on the door of consciousness, divine purpose comprehended, enter the kingdom of heaven where freedom is presented. Is there more?
That's it.
That's it.
We are free, we are sovereign, and that is our gift from God, our freedom, and we never have to give it up. Never.
And we never should give it up.
Ever. Nope.
And that's freedom was what our country was founded on through guidance from the divine. And we have a duty, in my opinion, to maintain it, to keep it, to make sure that nobody undermines it. We were infiltrated. We were, things happened that we weren't aware of because we trust. And that's not a bad thing. But now that we know, we need to transform it into what it back to what it's supposed to be, because we all deserve our freedom, our unalienable rights presented to us by the Creator.
Yeah. Okay, so a world of givers. Did I read down? Oh, that's on page 119.
In Forever Free?
Yes.
Same book.
Yes, ma'am.
This is full of wonderful poetry.
Yeah. It's really good for the heart and soul. And it, you know, when you change your vibration, it can just really lift you up all day, or you get new upliftment if something gets you down.
Okay. A world of givers. This is cool. There is only one ultimate reason for living. It's to find God, our source, and to aid in his giving. Abundance is natural when you know how to create. We must have goodwill to open heaven's gate. By transcending self and living for others, we become God's blessing for sisters and brothers. Eternal joy is both found and expressed when we find our true self and become our best. Eternal joy is both found and expressed when we find our true self and become our best. By clearing, releasing, and letting go, we tear off the shields that prevent love's flow. We eradicate ego, image, and vanity. We realize the truth that saves our sanity.
And humanity.
Yes, we sit, we get still, we become an observer. We surrender to spirit to become God's server. We wipe away confusion with the presence of peace. All worries, concerns, and problems cease. We become the heart's chalice, open to receive, filled with truth. There's nothing else to believe. Satiated with love right down to our core, our cup overflowing, we couldn't want more. Filled with passion and enthusiasm sparking, we create with joy. Our souls are harking. Soul rejuvenated, aligned and attuned. We're a wealthy being, a spiritual tycoon. Our cup overflowing, we know no lack. While feeling compassion, we just want to give back.
Yay.
That's beautiful. That is almost making me feel misty-eyed there in some of it.
Well, that's when you're the most powerful. I had a intention visioning for manifestation the other day, and the word of the day is congratulations. And so, Gail, I want to present these balloons to you and say congratulations for your new car. Congratulations. We had balloons, we had congratulations, we had celebrations. So that's congratulations.
Not too sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I have my car already. It's out in the yard there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That's going to be fun. I'm already riding in your car with you, flying around the world with you. Wow. We're having fun, aren't we?
Whoops. Oh, my ears fell out here. Hang on a second.
That happens.
Yeah.
So, a lot of joy, a lot of joy, a lot of joy, a lot of love, a lot of abundance. It's here. It's here now. If it's here in our mind takes the lead, and our heart gives it that energy, that substance. And so this is scientific. This is going to happen. This works. It's like putting all the ingredients in to make a chocolate cake. If you put in all the ingredients for a chocolate cake, you're going to get a chocolate cake. You're not going to get, like some other flavor or some other recipe. So we're using the ingredients for manifestation, and it does work. So feel that empowerment, because we know it's the truth, but when we practice, it builds our faith in our knowing that we know. We might not know when it's going to get here, but we know it will come.
Alrighty then, that's awesome. I'll let you know as soon as I have my new car. And I look at it new to me. It doesn't have to be brand new.
It's going to be the perfect car that you love so much.
Good and reliable. Well,
Yeah.
is there anything else?
I see another congratulations, Gail. And by the way, anybody who has a wish, a manifestation, and you want to just think about it, first of all, I'm just going to take 3 seconds and close our eyes and gratitude. And I'm going to say, while you envision what it is you choose to have, intend to have, you are granted that wish. You have created it, and congratulations. So everybody's manifesting something. God bless you with your dream come true. Congratulations.
So be it, so it is, I decree it. I always like to add that.
It's good because it makes it like here and now. That's good.
Yes, intentions are important, Laurel. That's so good. You make so many
They're
great
powerful.
comments. Thank you.
Yeah.
For that.
Intentions, and then the vision, and then you mix that with an emotion. Gail's given us the emotion. Everybody's heart that's open is giving us that plasma energy or energy in motion. And we're marrying that to that image. And that's the physics of consciousness, those consciousness technologies.
That's what's really amazing. It's really, it's scientific.
It is.
Which is mind-blowing, really, when you think about it, because everybody else, I mean, in the past, you just saw woo-woo stuff, and it's not woo-woo. It's actually a scientific fact, and it's been proven as such, which is amazing.
It's woo-woo to people that don't understand the science, but who also have bought into limitations. If you buy into limitations and don't have faith in your own conscious creations, then, that's on you. That's on the people that, that's a lack of faith. And
that's also programming that people have been programmed with, that they have to recognize and they have to alchemize,
eradicate
out of it, and eradicate and get out of it, because it is a program, just like victimhood is a program.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, they programmed us heavily with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And I was at a bookstore signing books a week or two ago, and I was telling them that these books that I wrote are getting you out of all of the old programming and developing the new programming. You do it with your own affirmations and with understanding how consciousness works. When you understand and get the tools and understand how consciousness works, then you eradicate, you deprogram, reprogram, and come into your power. We're reversing all of that, all of the limitations. This is how you get rid of it. Your own meditation, your own connection. You don't even need these books. I shouldn't say that, but you don't. You just go into your own heart and soul and have that direct connection with God, and let everything else dissolve.
Hey, Laurel, I'm older than you are.
So am I.
Anyway, we get it. Yeah, it's wonderful, though.
But we're all getting young.
Yes, we're getting younger. We're youthing. We're not aging. And I heard that some of those 6,000 technologies that have been suppressed, that are for healing and so on, are being released. I also heard, now they're saying that the med beds may be released in around Christmas. I hope it's true. I don't want to give anybody false hope.
We don't want to have false hope, but we do want to have faith. We do want to actually increase our faith, because really, and here's the thing too, we talk about the manifesting being science, but also if you've done your due diligence and you actually understand what happened, when I was doing research around patents, I saw how patents were stolen and weaponized, and who did it and where they went and who was involved. And, so I'm not going to mention those names, but they're out there in the truth communities. And anybody that's been following the path of truth and done their research, they know, it was, nearly 100 years ago or more when the patents got transferred to even out of our country, and our deep state senior executive services, along with Serco, sort of took a hold of the patents and sequestered them and weaponized them. And that's why we haven't been able to use the good patents, and they used them against us and held them back from us. So if you just understand what's been happening, and then understand that, the light is always more powerful than the darkness. So the truth comes out. The fact that they're there comes out. People actually did try to use the patents for things, and they were done away with. Well, it's our time now. These patents are out. We're going to use them. A lot of healing today, and we have frequencies. We can send out healing vibrations. Our heart, is like a torsion field, and it's like, we're making
it is a torsion field. Yes.
And we're sending out, these love frequencies, and we can heal. And we're going to get more information direct on how we heal ourselves and each other. So we've got,
and as we go up in vibration, more and more, we gain the ability to heal ourselves.
Absolutely.
Without any technology or any tech at that point. We're not there yet, but we're going to get there.
Yeah.
And that's having faith that we are moving in the right direction.
Yeah. Using technology is fine when it works. Growing out, it's like training wheels. It works.
Yes. I think it facilitates. Yes.
When we don't need it, we'll take it off. But we're just now coming into our own and realizing our power, our talents, our gifts, the knowledge, and what we can do, and gaining faith and confidence and practice. We need to practice, like practicing riding a bike without training wheels. We might fall a few times. We may not get it exactly right the first time, but, it's just an exciting time because those training wheels are coming off, and we're empowered, and we really do have each other and love each other. And, all of those attempts to divide us, they're not working.
No, they're not. It's wonderful. Would you want to answer this question, if you don't mind? Are magic tricks real and a type of low-key instant manifestation? Only if they're deceitful, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Maybe you can.
Well, I'm not sure some magic tricks are not magic because they're scientific. But if they appear to be magic, like people can really levitate. People can really bilocate. Masters can do this. Masters can replicate. They don't need replicator machines. They can even replicate a body. So sometimes people try to do tricks to impress people, and it's more ego-driven. You can feel that in your discernment. If someone's just trying to make a big show and they're, trying to prove how great they are or something like that, that's not as impressive as, somebody quietly helping someone, in my view. So when we really get these skills, a lot of times without anybody knowing, we pray for people. We don't tell everybody about all these things that we're doing. But, we are working towards solutions. And I love that word. That's why I named one of my companies Visionary Solutions. And one of my websites is Visionary Solutions. So, love is like, we want to serve each other. We will, because of the nature and the law of one, what we give out, we get back multiplied. But in our hearts, we're all under construction and a work.
Yes, we are. We're definitely a work in progress, and we're progressing. That's what's good about it.
But actually, it's that humility that really proves your greatness, because that humility means you'll never stop growing. You'll never stop looking. You'll never stop dreaming. You'll never stop expanding, and you'll go ever deeper, and your perceptions will increase. And there's always more. The world is infinite.
And when we leave this avatar, what we take with us is our consciousness that we have learned, our experiences, our love, our what we've, how far we've come, and it's a wonderful thing in so many ways.
And we may just transfigure and turn this whole vessel into light. Materialize and dematerialize and rematerialize. Mastery.
I think this is true too, QFA. I think we'll get it right real quick and it will be innate. Once it's like we've been locked down somehow. I call it a frequency fence that has, kept us from some, but it's breaking down, and we're getting through.
Yeah. Meditation and going within on a regular basis, you get union with the highest vibrational frequencies. Union through communion is what I call it. You go into that peaceful presence of God, and in the presence, in that deep peaceful presence, you reach the 0 point of the absolute eternal truth. You get to
possibilities are infinite. They really are.
Yay! I love that. Yes, that's so true. That's true. That's true.
Right, and that's what Yeshua was here tried to teach us as well.
He's still teaching us. I listen to his.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Okay. Yep. Okay, is there anything else you want to talk about on this beautiful 11/11 day? Which, by the way, 11/11 also means the window of opportunity. Hold your vision. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your focus on what you wish to live, and keep your focus on solutions and what you're manifesting, and forget about what was. That's the past. They're dissolving, gone. Attention goes to what we're creating, and if we can hold that focus, that's what's going to change the time factor.
We are very powerful creators. They have used us to create. And once we take back our power and create on our own, with our own will, with our truth perceptions, look out.
We're there.
Yes.
We're there. Congratulations. Congratulations. Celebration.
There we go. Yes. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Michelle, for your uplifting. And it's the balloons going up.
I know, they're coming back. They're coming back.
Somebody asked me about Drake, and Drake just hasn't been feeling that well. And as soon as he feels well enough, he'll come back. He's just he has had a lot to overcome. So send him your love and healing energies, and he'll come back when he's ready. I don't think it'll be much longer. So anyway, that's cute. Did you see this one? I don't want butterfingers when it comes to catching and holding the blessings. You don't want them to slip away.
Don't want. Focus on acquiring and maintaining exactly what you want. If we focus on fear, what we don't want, you still get that. It's in my book. It's like the absolute value of attention.
Nope. We don't fumble. If we fumble a blessing, is it gone forever? No.
There is no fumbling. Everything has a blessing in it. Everything has a purpose.
There's a reason. Yeah, everything has a reason.
Yeah. There's I say that all experiences are valid. In other words, you can judge them and say it was right or wrong or a mistake or whatever, or you can take the lead of experience and use the alchemy of reflection and turn it into the gold of wisdom.
Oh, that's good, Michelle. That was good. That was good. I like that. Yeah, that was beautiful. Can you say that again?
Yeah. Every experience is valid, first of all. And whether you think of it as a mistake or, good, bad, right, wrong, you just take that and it already happened. You just take the lead of the experience and turn it into the gold of wisdom. And you do that with self-reflection.
I agree, Laurel. That was a magnificent explanation, Michelle. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you and your wisdom and your lovely poems, which
Thank you.
are very enlightening and very uplifting. So, based on that note, I think we will call it a wrap today. Later this evening, I'm planning on doing like a, I call it Breaking Free, and it's just an update with different things that are out there on the internet, it's just so you're aware. I can't say that I can't guarantee everything is totally factual because it's on the internet, but it's out there and you'll be aware of it. What you do with it is up to you, and I just wanted to let you know that. So anyway, this has been a beautiful experience, and
love.
Yeah. And we'll see you soon. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Gail.
Thank you, Michelle. We'll see you all soon. And I love this song at the end, too.
We have found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are, and like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers, stronger than ever. Never say never. Don't look back now, don't look back now. Stand with each other. We are sisters and brothers, finding our place and running the race. We'll take our chance and seize the moment. Hold on tight and don't let go of all your hopes and dreams that light the way. We control our fate. Destiny awaits. We are all the actors in the stories we create. Hope will be our guide. We'll no longer hide. When we roll like thunder, feel the wonder from inside. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors.